So I was saying that in Portugal we have 6 PDO on olive oil. I'm responsible for one that is Azeites do Ribatejo. Ribatejo is in the center of Portugal. Ribatejo is behind Tagus, that is the river. But this here in this PDO is critical. Nowadays we have 2 producers. Why? Because of the specifications of we had that it's necessary to have 45% of one variety that just is produced on traditional way. That is Galega. Its name it's Galega. That is impossible to produce in an intensive way. The olive oil is very good. It's sweet. It's with the notes of almonds. And in the center of Portugal, everyone likes this kind of olive oil. But for example, in the north, it's not like this. The olive oil is strong. It's like very fruity and green. But here, no, it's a sweet one. It's very expensive to produce this kind of olive oil here. There are no people for the harvest. There are no people for doing this kind of olive oil. So that's why we just have two producers recognized in this moment. But this is the traditional olive oil in the region. We have a problem with it because so the presence of this extra virgin olive oil is condemned if we don't do anything. This is a problem that we are working on, and we had a debate 2 weeks ago, speaking of recognized protect geographic indication with other varieties, but these kind of varieties are not Portuguese ones. We have here varieties that are in intensive way doing here, but I'm going to make this question. I don't know who, but we can speak here about recognized and protected geographic indication and not protect designation of origin. Another question is we can finance this kind of products not with agriculture funds, but trying to include them on touristic funds, because here what is important in this region is the landscape agriculture. These 2 types of areas are very important, the traditional products and landscape agriculture, trying to maintain the typical landscape in this region. Of course, in this case, we cannot, with just two producers in the region, we cannot do promotion of the olive oil. It's not viable because we don't have enough products for doing this kind of promotion. So maybe PGI, it makes sense to recognize in the same area. And another thing that I would like to say is that the typical olive oil from Ribatejo is one with a little defects. We allow a defect that is fusty. And for the quality of olive oil and olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, that kind of olive oil makes sense. I let the questions in the air, and maybe we can speak a little bit about it.